Alright, so here I am for the boys. I'm actually going to be running a small Wi-Fi league for some close friends. It's only an 8-man league, just getting new to recording, new to testing, so I just wanted to make this for the guys, just so we can see how to set up, how we're going to set up the friendly competitions and whatnot. So when you get in the game, boyos, when you get in here, you're going to, oh man, the controller, it's been a long time since I've done this. First thing you're going to want to do is connect to the internet. Let that communicate, get in there, right? No diff. You are now connected to the internet. Awesome, right? You know, so that's all that shit's going to pop up. That's fine. So, you're going to go into the Poke portal once you're connected to the internet. So you click A on that. I don't think there's going to be actual audio from my Elgato. I might, when we get into battles and stuff later, figure out a better mix. But right now that shit comes right through my monitor. And that goes then through the standing mic that I have. So I'm not going to, leave it like that. So once you are in this main menu through Poke portal, you're going to go ahead, you're going to come down to, I forget which one it is. It's either Link Battle or Battle Stadium. I don't remember which one. Let's go ahead and try Battle Stadium. I think this is where you could set up the friendly competitions. So casual battles, ranked battles, online competitions. So I think you go into online competitions, and by I mean this is definitely where you go. So that was a test one that I did. So ignore everything that we've got going on. So once you get in here, friendly competitions, official competitions, setting it up, at least what I want to run, like what we're going to run this season, you come in here and you're going to click host competition. You can name it whatever you want. So just, we'll write Daniel. No diff on that one, right? Am I writers? Do I want to add a subtitle for the name of the competition? No, don't add. Does not matter to me. We're going to come in here. It's going to be a single battle. The no restrictions, normal rules, flat rules, official rules 1, official rule 2. I'm pretty sure we do the no restrictions because that's going to allow you guys to play at level 100, which is what the league is going to be. It's going to be 1 through 6. Smoke on clauses apply and everything. It's the basic standard stuff. So this is the part that I was talking to about where the competition periods can't be made for the day of. So I'm recording this on the 13th. The first available is 1/14. I have learned from some other people watching them set up competitions and talk about it that I guess if you change your time zone on the Switch, you might be able to do same day competitions, but it gets a little risky or hairy. So just as an example, we're going to click 1/14, so this would be tomorrow. Here's midnight, and then obviously you can pick a starting time for the range of your competition. All the way down to that's 11 p.m. at 2300. So let's just say, for example, me and you schedule. We're going to set it up for Sunday at 5 p.m. So I come to 1/14 Sunday. I click 1700. That is, 1759 would be 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Just to not mess it up, I like giving it a range as big as possible, especially since we're going to be testing right now. So then I'm going to come into the time limits. The total time in game, if it will let me, we want to set that to 60, right? You want 60 minutes for this game, and your time, like how much time each player will have during a battle, I want each of us to have 30-minute personal timer on our sides. And then you go ahead and you're gonna click confirm. And I think for the most part you're pretty set up here. I will figure out if these numbers are correct or if there's a way we can extend them, but I think if you give a time limit of 60 minutes, let me just double check here, the total time. Is 60 minutes? Yeah, please set a duration between 1 and 60. So I think 60 is the cap. So you want to leave 60 at the cap for the whole battle, and I think the 30-minute goes for your side. And then I don't know where to set the personal. And by personal, I mean the turn timers. So you don't want to allow 10 battles, meaning you can just keep sending it in the friendly competition. I just click one battle max, so the competition will end after you guys play your one. And then yeah, it should be generally set up. I don't see a place to edit the turn timers. I think you'll have by default 60 seconds to click, and then you're gonna come down here and click host. You're gonna click yes, and then your competition is now live. So it's gonna give you an ID, like right here. You can see the time zone that it would be, competition period for 1:14, 5 o'clock to 7:59. UTC, that would be 10 o'clock to 1 a.m. just about. It'd be 12:59. You can look at all the stuff, everything you need in here, but all that really matters is that competition ID, X71Y71. That would be the code that you would need to look up to get in here. But obviously, it's telling you right there. You can view details after. So now that I'm hosting, right, the friendly competitions, I could come in here and click start. It'll be view details right here. Come back in here, you can get the competition ID right there at all times. So it's not lost. If you forget it, you can come in here. Right on friendly competitions, after you're hosting one, you can click start, go to view details, and it's right there. So that's the code. If you're the host, or if you're the person that has this, you know, give that ID to whoever and they'll be able to join, which is super simple. You know, I know it can come to making a competition for other people. So like, for example, I could make the competition, give the two people supposed to battle the code, and then those two people search for that competition at that time, and they'll run into each other. But I think hopefully at least one person in each matchup will be able to set up their own competition. And then the only other thing you have to do would be register battle team. So as you can see, I was doing testing in here, but like pretty much you come into team one. Once you register a battle team, it'll be locked and you won't be able to make changes to it. Are you sure about the selection? You click yes. So now I am for this competition, this one that I set up, if I go in here and click battle, it hasn't started yet, but I now have a team registered for that. And it's pretty simple. When you're in there, where I just showed that the teams or whatever, all the team slots will be empty. You click one, you're gonna click, you know, it'll bring it to your boxes and stuff. You can click the mons in there, put them on the team, and then you would click start. So that just comes down to managing your mons, and we're obviously gonna, you know, find a way to get them genned in here. I should have a tutorial up on that as well. Maybe not a video because it doesn't really help that much, but definitely follow the genning information. And then you just lock those guys into your battle team, and then you bring it in there. You can hold up to 6 battle teams. This should only be a 7-week period because there's only 8 of us, so it should be super simple. But once you get that going, you know, then you can come in and register the battle team. The only thing, you know, now that we're done with the general walkthrough, I'll show you what I mean. So if I go to my boxes, right, in the actual game, this mon is now locked because he's on my battle team. So like I can move him here, but you can't actually move him there. So they get locked in your box. So I think my whole battle team I've got in the box somewhere. Yeah, there's the rest of them. So really, that's about it. The only thing that you're gonna want to make sure you do, my plan is to honestly, the mons that I gen per week, I'm just gonna trade back so I don't get confused with a ton of gen mons in here. But you just need like 6 mons or whatever to, you know, start the gen, because you're gonna have to trade the bot something. So, you know, catching some easy stuff you don't care about, that works. But like I said, my idea is I've got 6 mons in here, obviously, that I can trade. So once I get my first team genned in, then I'm just gonna trade that team back every week so that I don't get confused on having a bunch of the same mons in here, you know, with barely any changes. And I've been doing some gen testing, so like you can tell, I gen myself an ogre pawn. I don't actually have the DLC, so I wanted to see if I could get the ogre pawn in and on a team, or, you know, whatever. Same thing, Iron Boulder. I don't have DLC 2, but I gen them on in. So unless we run into a real problem, like when we actually try to boot up the games, I think we're gonna be able to just play. I don't think everybody needs to have the DLC. And then same thing, Dragonite right here. I gen this guy in. He's locked on the battle team, level 100. Yeah, and that's it. Once you do that, you're ready to go. You go back to the friendly competition at the time that it is, specified. You'll click battle. Obviously, if you're not hosting it, it'll ask for you to put your code in, and then you throw that code in there, and then it starts searching for the person in there, and you go from there. So just to summarize that one more time, when it's time, you will go to Battle Stadium. You'll click online competition. I'm hosting this one, so I would click start. I would click battle, search for trainers in this competition, but there's nobody in there because it's not that time and there's no one waiting with the code. So when I click that, it starts searching for them, and then you go through there, and that's it. We're gonna launch season 1 of the DPL soon. If it goes well, I plan to upload my battles weekly, and a couple of my other friends plan to also give me some uploads. So I'm hoping to do some watch-alongs and whatnot, and some recaps. But yeah, pretty simple. Other than that, I will be launching those videos when it starts. It's not going to be for a couple weeks, but we're gonna do a little bit of a Wi-Fi draft league. It's something I've been interested in, but I was a little nervous about getting into it, so I decided to host my own. We're gonna just pretty much copy Low Tier Terra, same way AIM and everyone's been running it. It's gonna be pretty much the same rules for the most part, with some minor tweaking, but when we get into the actual videos, I'll go over that. I'm gonna do a draft analysis and shit when it comes to it. So that should be coming. Right now our draft is planned for February 1st because I wanted to give everyone a break from the the NatDex League that we were all playing on Showdown previously. So everyone's kind of on rest period right now, but I just wanted to make this video so I can give it to the guys in there so they can watch out how to set up the competition. And yeah, I'll see you guys when we start going live, and hopefully we can draft a cool team. That's Daniel out.